Well, doing a little walking tour via Mount Hope, and I'll point out something interesting before I start my walking tour. Well, I'm going to start a walking tour video, but point out something interesting while I'm at it. It's here. There's a bunch of dirt broken away. I thought we was going to get a big storm a couple nights ago. We got a little bit of rain, and that's about all. Well, for a lot of thunder and lightning and very little rain. It's like it poured heavy rain all over Raleigh, Wyoming, and most of the counties. But we didn't get much at all here in Fayette County, and we need the rain. But Circle Creek here, it's actually drying up, although it's quite normal to see Circle Creek drop this time of year. July and August, I think it's August, I think today's day is August, yeah, it's August 6th. I filmed the video on August 6th. But that area, I'm not sure if somebody's digging or what. Back there, I think the dirt fell on its own. There's a few patches that fell on its own. Here it looks like somebody's digging. The reason I'm pointing this out, it's going to be very interesting in the future flood events. Because flash floods are not uncommon around here. We get a lot of those in the spring and fall. We'll get those storms that'll drop 2 or 3 inches of rain like an hour or less. Oh, that's what that storm did a couple nights ago. It missed here completely, but I think a large portion of volume, Wyoming County's got as much as 2 inches of rain. Some got 3 inches. Some, I think, like most of Wyoming County got like 3 inches of rain in just under an hour. But I'm going to point out that what used to be the Mount Hope Fire Department, this was the original fire department for the city of Mount Hope. I'm trying to remember what year they, well, I don't know if this is the original building for the fire department, but this building, I'm going to see if I can figure out what year this building was built, because I'm not sure what year it's built. I know it's an old one. I want to say the 1920s, but I might be wrong. And what's interesting is there's a little apartment upstairs, because a lot of firefighters used to live upstairs. I remember asking one of the city workers one time if the fireman's pole was still there, and he couldn't figure out what in the world I was talking about, so I guess that was a no. But this is also part of the water company as well. Actually, the water company still uses the building as a maintenance thing. The city water company still does use the building as a maintenance thing, because I think the city hall and water company was both here. Now the city hall's up the road a little ways. But here is the New River Coal Company, the glorious source of God. This is the New River Coal Company store for the town of McDonald for many years. They're getting ready to do a bunch of work on here. They're trying to fix the bricks where the bricks are crumbling to the bottom. They're doing a good job restoring this place. Brand new roof. New windows on the second floor. I don't know if they're doing a whole lot of work on the second floor. I think they are. But yeah, those are crumbling. But I'll point out the other side, what they just got done on the other side, facing Stadium Drive. But right there that is actually the original doors to when the building was built. I'm gonna backtrack slightly, because these were stock buildings and maintenance buildings for the New River Coal Company. It was the main office and main headquarters for the whole entire New River coal field. Anything that the New River Coal Company owned, this is the main location. Viking sprinkler system. Then it says Huntington, West Virginia. I thought I'd point that out. I forgot to point it out a minute ago. But there's that big pipe. I wonder if that's even still hooked up. I think that's an old school fire hydrant system for in case of emergencies. I think it's cool those original doors are still there after all these years. Yeah, that's definitely not good. I'm glad that we're storing that. There goes another flying rock. Okay, that one I think I accidentally kicked. That one on the railroad track down here in the woods, I still can't explain that, and the rock literally lifted up in the air by itself and took off flying. Needless to say, that scared me half to death. That brink has been there for a few days. More Circle Creek. But here's where the people were restoring, because the bricks looked, I think this side looked a little bit worse than that side. There's a few patches looked like they were literally coming off, about to come off completely. But they're doing a good job redoing this, and they're getting ready to do the same thing on the other side. So I thought I'd point that out. Well, the new roof was I think 2 or 3 years ago when I put the roof in the gutter. Actually, guttering up, I think it's been done 2018, something like that. So it's been about 3 years since I've done the roof. And then this past November, they done all the windows. But this bridge was built. I don't know the year this bridge was built. Trying to make sure the video's not too long. I'm going to end the video at the new coffee slice ice cream place. Okay, that's getting buried again. 1969. Yep, 1969. That's the cornerstone. I like to point out something interesting. And yeah, our hometown, look around, because a lot of these buildings have the cornerstone. Sometimes in the corner. Sometimes it's not really a cornerstone at all. The day will be like on the middle of the building, like on above the second floor or something. Because some of the buildings on Main Street, the date is not on the cornerstone, and some of them it is on the cornerstone. But if you look, usually you can find the date when the building was built. I've never found the date on that one, but I have it that I'm trying to figure out what it is. A lot of the buildings I look at were built in the 1920s. Some of them sooner, but there's none of this building. All these owned by Newville Coal Company. Most of them, well, Red Wing has most of them. Somebody else has these two. I don't know who has these two. But it's not Red Wing. Red Wing sold them to, I don't know, that one guy is always working on cars in there. He's always buying old cars and working on them. But in the face house had a bunch of old cars. Another building, I think Mike and Bobby from American Pickers bought them. Paid good money for them. But here's the back of that Newville Coal Company. NRCO stands for Newville Coal Company. That'll be an interesting thing to point out. Yeah, for years this is blocked off. The post office had two dumpsters here and a little fence, and they removed that and the dumpsters. Well, there was a dumpster there a couple days ago in the corner there. Yeah, it's 9 years old. Somebody at the house is watching, probably wondering while I'm walking and filming. Yep. Oh, by the way, we have a fallout shelter in case of nuclear war. In case a nuclear war or Lord Voldemort comes back. Okay, only Harry Potter fans get the Lord Voldemort. More joke. Fallout shelter in basement. I wonder if that's still stocked in case of a fallout. Yes, we have an actual fallout shelter in case of nuclear war. This post office actually was constructed during World War II. Surprisingly, while World War II was going on in the 1940s, this place was built. It was actually completed in 1944. So that's kind of an interesting thing to think about. There wasn't a lot of new construction going on during World War II. So the fact that the post office, Mount Hope Post Office, was built while the war was going on was interesting. Here's the Newville Coal Company's building, by the way. This is the main office coal building. Newville Coal Company, Water Oak Smokeless Coal Company, both there. I need to do the main building for the McHale Coal and Coke, which is in Glenzine. That I can get a passport stamp for my National Parks passport book. That's something else I want to do. While I travel, I want to get as many of those as I can. I think we're the Northeast Recent. I have to show that book in a separate video. Maybe next time when I finally start doing my live streams again, that's when I have to show that one. Because it'll be easier just to do that way. Because that's amazing. It's not an actual passport, but it's a book that you could use to get stamps in the National Park Service and stuff. But here's a coffee shop. I like coming in here and buying ice cream. Today I don't have much to spend, so today I was popping and saying hi to everybody. Yesterday they were very busy, the first half of the day, but not the second half. But I'm going to say my favorite, well, since that truck passes, I'll say my favorite thing about this. And that is the location. You're literally right beside the railroad tracks. You can enjoy your coffee and watch while you watch trains go by. I want to get up here and film this while there's a train going by, but I missed the train. It'll be a couple hours before it comes back. And I'll probably be mowing grass when it comes back. But Carrie is getting some tables. There'll be some outdoor patio tables that's been ordered. They haven't arrived yet, but they have been ordered to set right through here. So, and they'll try to get more tables inside now that business will pick up.